We just bought 22 acres of raw forest
I can't believe this is our land.
Yeah, we own this.
This is crazy.
with a dream of turning it into our homestead and an artist retreat. But to be honest, we have no idea what we're doing. So to understand our decision, you first have to understand how we got here. This is Jalen.
And this is Daniela.
We met, fell in love, and then decided, let's buy a school bus.
No, seriously, we really decided to buy a 36-foot flat-nosed school bus and turn it into our dream home on wheels.
That's right, folks. With no experience, we spent the next 7 months learning everything we could from YouTube and building out a tiny home on wheels.
And we had to learn everything from plumbing, electrical, and yeah, we even used an ankle grinder here or there.
Hitting the road after our hard work was one of the best feelings ever. And for the next 3 years, we full-time traveled in it. We went down to Mexico twice, to 41 states, learned how to surf, played in a band, saw amazing, beautiful places, visited national parks.
And don't forget, we cold plunged everywhere.
Life on the road is filled with amazing opportunities. But something that was even better than all the places happens to be all the people we met along the way.
You wouldn't believe the diversity of people that live on the road, full-time, part-time. You just honestly never know who you're going to meet on the road.
While full-time travel brought us so much, there were still things about it that wound up not being sustainable for us. In bus life, there's always delays and mechanical issues.
On the road, started to hear a noise and realized our gray water tank is falling off.
A dull moment in bus life.
Got in late last night and we pulled right into really soft sand and got stuck.
We lost one battle.
Oh my god.
We lost one.
Things are not going well, you guys. There's coolant everywhere.
Finding a job on the road can be very difficult. Between remote jobs and seasonal work, it just seemed that I was never going to find something that was really meant for me.
We were craving a deeper connection to the land and to have a garden and to compost again. And the biggest thing that hit us was really just burnout. Burnout from having to move all the time, constantly being in a state of survival, looking for a place to sleep every night, a place to get water, and we just wanted to feel like if we didn't want to leave somewhere, we didn't have to.
After tons of travel on the West Coast in Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, California, Arizona, you name it, we realized we do not really care for the desert. So what else to do? Then head back to the East Coast.
We went back to the state that had the strongest pull for us from the very beginning, Vermont. Consumerism doesn't hit here like the rest of the states. There's a huge pull towards community, local farmers, and just being united with the people around you.
Maple syrup.
So we woke up one day, looked at each other, and said, we're headed back to the East Coast, right?
Yeah, do you want to spend the next year looking for land or a property of our own?
And the answer was yes.
We are currently seeking some property on the East Coast to put our school bus on. Maybe a house. It has to be the right one. We're always going to keep our school bus as a guest house if we do get our own house.
But it's getting later in the season. If we do pull the trigger on a piece of land, we would probably have to just come back next spring to really get going quickly. We're kind of
we
running out
can't.
of time to do stuff.
Yeah, we definitely can't live in our bus in the winter in Vermont.
We spent 6 months renting a piece of land while we searched for one of our very own. And this search was honestly brutal.
It has not been going so well for us.
We are going to tour another house. Looks promising, trying not to get my hopes up.
My expectations, they started really high in the beginning of the season, and they've gotten significantly lower over time.
Don't have too much to say because I don't want to get too excited.
Well, we're back at the bus, and I'd have to say, still our home.
Our bus was much better than the house.
I mean, the pictures are deceiving every single time.
We are getting ready to go do the same thing that we've done almost every weekend for the past 4 months. We're gonna go tour a house.
We spent every weekend of our entire beautiful summer looking at tragedy homes.
Talk about life on the road causing burnout, but searching for a home was equally as painful. We were defeated. With winter approaching and our timeline falling short, we were just about to give up when we found the one.
I have high expectations for this one. It's the first one I've felt that way in a while.
Babe,
Yeah, I like it.
I think we should make an offer on the house.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think you should.
I think this is a good
No
spot for
fucking
you.
way. Are we gonna be homeowners?
Yeah. Second home.
Are we gonna be house owners? That's a better question.
Wheels.
Oh my god. I know there are like a lot of other steps that happen after this, and you can put in an offer and not get a house, but I'm really, if it's right, we'll get it,
Yeah.
but it feels right.
So we'll get that thing. Where it was the 2 plots, not just one.
It says residents on 10.
Okay, they're 10 acres. There's something else you didn't sign.
Last night they accepted somebody's offer. Definitely a little crushing when you finally find something that you like after months and months of looking and not even anything you're excited about. I think at this point I'm trying to understand, when do you know that you need to limit your goals for what you can afford, and when do you keep holding out for the perfect thing? And so far everything we've seen in our price range has sucked compared to really what we're looking for. But does that mean we have to be looking for less in order to afford it right now?
Vermont is such a weird situational thing anyways, because it is so community based, and with that being said, if someone knows someone who's selling land, they're going to sell it to them first. Basically, Vermont community is where it's at. If you want to get anything done, go to your local coffee club, get to know the people around you, and chances are someone in the area will know exactly what you're looking for.
And that's exactly what happened to us.
He's freaking out.
Back up. Crazy fucker. Are you taping me? Because you're gonna say
I didn't know what you were gonna say.
we got a house, we got a land, we're gonna get a land. We own land in Vermont. Did you tell them?
I haven't said anything. I just didn't know what you were gonna say, and I didn't want to miss anything.
Oh, I said, okay, let's go.
So this is like the rough driveway. This is the road. Rough driveway. This goes down to like the creek. This is where you would continue the driveway in and then put like a house probably on the other side of this. So you would like clear it right here. Put a house, and then this essentially you could keep going further if you wanted to put it back further. It's just the longer driveway you would have.
While we found the property, it's not a one and done, you close on the spot kind of deal. We had to wait around for almost 2 months for our closing date. Winter was coming and we knew we couldn't stay through it in the bus.
And not that we didn't want to, but when you're dragging 5 gallons of water, diesel, gasoline, and running a generator all the time.
Don't forget about wood.
Oh, plenty of wood. Then it's time to go.
Friday, December 4th, 2025. We've officially stayed in Vermont too long. We can't make it up the driveway, so we have to park our car at the street. And this is how we're drying things up, using a dog leash to drag the water jug up. And I just have to laugh.
If Jalen's description of living in a school bus in Vermont during the winter wasn't enough to steer you away, think about this. The day after we closed on our property, we literally drove south.
It is December 12th, Friday, 2025, and it is closing day, finally. I feel like it's just been a really long waiting period between finding the land, getting all the financing done, and now closing.
Yeah, there's like one day of excitement when you're like putting in your offer, and then you're like just sitting around waiting for like 2 months.
I mean, there were a few stressful days in between that, but other than that, that's about it, yeah. We're headed out of Vermont after the close because there's a ton of snow outside and we don't want to spend the winter here, at least this year. We're not prepared. So we're ready to leave, go somewhere warm after the holidays.
I can't get it out. It's frozen.
Oh my god. It's frozen in there.
I did it. I signed all the papers.
She signed all the papers.
I can't believe this is our land.
Yeah, we own this.
This is crazy.
22.6 acres in southeast Vermont.
This is crazy.
Yep. See that ridge all the way up there?
We own that.
We own that. You see that river down there? Own that. There's a bridge down there. We own that bridge. Sketchy bridge, but we own that bridge.
We own that bridge. It doesn't feel real.
Feels pretty real to me.
It is real.
We spent fucking like 9-10 months looking at land and properties, houses, and shit shows.
Yeah, we did until we found this, and it was meant to be for us.
Of course, in a school bus, driving south may sound as easy as saying those couple words, but we had some stops to make along the way.
So we vibed out in Baja for the winter, knowing we had a home base to come back to after. And once leaves came back, we knew we were ready to head back to what we left behind and start the next chapter.
And that brings us to where we are now, standing in front of 22 acres of Vermont wilderness that is somehow ours. We have no idea what we're doing, just a dream, or 13, and the confidence that we can make it happen.
So if you're interested in the journey and how everything turns out, or you're inspired by our story, we invite you to stick around because we can't wait to see what the future holds.